All right, let's work on this. Let's work on getting this stuff. Get in there. Looks like you're gonna run. You don't want to change too much right now. Yeah, but remember, that you're concentrating not on down there. Concentrate on that 0.1. How are you gonna set the 60 up with 0.1? Not 6, 8, not 7, not 6, whatever. You gotta get past the 0.01 before you get to the 6, right? So you don't set it up right here. That's how me and Trail set up our 100 meters. We run USA trials and all that. How are we gonna get out the block? First, we have to figure out how our body position is to get out the block. So we're not efficient right here. We don't want to play catch up down there and our body just go. I forgot I run out. I'm picking home. Got more cones. So your mind is on 0.01. Again, we're just working on 0.001. 0.001. That's your key. That looks really good. But you gotta have the 0.01, 0.01, or you have 0.02, 0.03, 0.04. Even though it goes fast, even though it seems irrelevant, but it is relevant. Doesn't mean you got a laser.
Yeah. It was a lot better on my toes, like you showed me the other day. We're doing this catch-up game today. It felt quick off the. We're like trying to catch that person like that far in front of us, you know.
Yeah, like I said, it's not that you can't run it. You just don't know how to run it. Again, I tell y'all, when I talked to my brother today, I don't know how to get a ball. I know that you can teach me some things that send me home. And I know I'm an athlete. It might take me a while, but I'll pick it up. So it's not that you're not a 6'8" runner. So the big toe and the heel means a lot. The heel is locked in. If the heel is locked, just hip is locked. That's no good. All right, that time, you step back and win. So what you're gonna have to do is should you come out. I want you almost pushing out forward. Almost push out forward. You gotta make sure you put enough pressure. You gotta put enough pressure. You're seeing ice skaters. Think about if they on ice, skates, they picked up their front foot and they try to go. It's a bit designed. So they're here. They want to make sure they put enough weight.
More weight on the front side.
Yeah. You got to. That's your baby right there. That's what's gonna get you down there. That's what you got to put all that weight on. Even you got to lean forward a little bit. Yeah. You got to put the weight on. You got to count on that front leg. Again, that front hip, the toe, and that heel is your baby. Even if you have to first your shoulders, if you turn your shoulders out, go ahead and have them out. Instead of having to do this. Now go ahead, like you get down to go ahead and turn your shoulders a little bit, so you can already have that leeway. You feel that? So you just setting yourself up. We call it loading in the block. Loading, because a lot of guys come off the block and they have their back foot not locked in. to come in the set, they have to be on the toe. Block, you want to be locked in, so you just push straight out. You won't be on the toe. So we got to keep, you know, we don't want to change too much. It's going to throw you off and make you just jump out there and look like I call it a cat in the air. You know, it's like, you're going to land on your feet, but it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So we don't want to do that to you where you got a showcase tomorrow where you just look like a cat in the air. You got to feel comfortable. If that's not comfortable for you tomorrow, don't use it. You'll come back and it should be all right. Yeah, you pick that front toe up. But again, I relate it because you don't know, but you got to figure out how am I going to get that? Like now, I got all my birthday. It's like you had to get ready to lean right here. We got to find you. We got to do it till we find. We got to find out why we picking that toe up. What's gonna make us not pick it up? See, you really picked it up there.
Yeah. I'm supposed to like bring this one first.
Huh?
Like bring this like come on. You'll be like something like that one.
See, another thing that you're doing, is it's because you got to showcase. I don't want to change too much, but I do need to teach you. Remember how we were snatching out when we were playing around with all those drills? What you gonna use, what you're not gonna use. Well, this hip flexor has to react from the back. If you're pushing out and you're trying to push out on this one and this one at the same time, then it's gonna be some good power, but it's not gonna get you out. So I have to engage my hips, engage my hip flexor like here. I'm pushing here, I'm snatching out. That foot got to be quick. It's got to be a snatch. As soon as you're ready to push your hip, when you go, this goes first. It's crazy. When you go, I'm gonna almost throw myself out sideways because I know my hip going first. So I'm thinking direct my hip out the block first. Out the gate. Push your hip down first. You really feel like a top. Then you just stand it up. Get more of an angle. Open up a little bit more. Open up a little bit more. I think your back too. I think too. I know. One is because we're on this. We don't have cleats on. Two, I want you to, this time, right now we're using too much, you're leaning too much off that heel. So you make it foot up. So go ahead, drop it a little bit, barely bring it up. So you have more foot. You want to have lace from your shoelace right here on the ground. If you're too far up, it's going to make you pick it up. You got this. But if I got more, you got more foot on the ground, it makes it harder to pick it up like that. Barely just have the heel on. You don't have to be all the way in your toe. Just make sure the heel's not locked in. Like that. That's it. Yeah, that's what it was. You was leaning too much. We had you too much forward, so you had to go from here and pick up and then try to go. And that was, like I said, you have to do it so much over. have that, barely have that. About the foot. Get the hip out first. Boom. Because you ever seen NFL guys do the 5-10-5 drill? No, they have a cone in the middle. And the guy
I don't go that way than this way.
That's way, this way. But you know, we used to go here, like I'm going here, I'll run here, touch, run all the way through, touch, and run back. But that's not how the body works. Found out now, I was gonna get to that cone, I'm not gonna turn and run. I'm just gonna cross. I never thought facing this way, then I turned the cone. So in that gate, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm kind of cross, but I'm coming out at the same time. All right. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crossing, but you're not crossing. You're actually turning all the way around, so you won't have the back foot's got to be quick. Push the hip out. Good. Good. So now let's set up your 60. Meaning 20, 20, I'll go 20, 20, 20. Well, you have my green cones on. We're all right today. And put this right here, facing that way. So we can just, me and you just gonna kind of walk through the 60. Walk through 60. All right, get in the gate. So once you come out, you're not gonna run it. You'll come out in your drive phase. Boom, go out, come out. Head is down, you're pushing off your toes. This is where your heels never hit right here. You're going through this is 10, 30 feet, 60 feet. You're steady pushing, leaning and pushing right here. All right, now when you get here, you're gonna start using a little bit more of your foot. Your heel's still not hitting. Still not on your heels because you don't wanna go flat. But you're gonna start raising your eyes, which raises your chin, which raises your shoulders, which raises your hips. Because if you rush this phase, you're missed out. Now here, you're still leaning and pushing, your shoulders still in front a little bit, but now you can see a little bit ahead of you because your eyes are up. But your shoulders never get behind your hip right here. This is when you have front mechanics, meaning you're doing what we call a number 4 here. You're tall, you're coming through like a plane or airplane or jet took flight. So you're gradually staying low and you're coming up.
So after that second cone.
At the second cone, you start raising your eyes because the eyes raise the hips. All right, if you just pop up, if you can see everything really clearly from that zone back there, then you fixing to put pressure on your body. It's fixing to be a fight. It's going to be a battle, but now you can see everything like, oh my gosh. So you want to gradually raise your eyes and still push. I want y'all kind of pushing. I don't want you going flat because y'all don't have no front side mechanics right now. All right, we're going to do one half speed on you. I'm not going to tell you when to go. You got to go through all 3 phases. All 3 phases. Right here, that first one. Just that simple. Seems a lot easier, didn't it?
A little bit.
A lot easier. There's no way in the world you run no 7. I mean, what? Patient in the push. Lean and push. Lean and push. Lean and push. Good. Gonna go 100% drive so you can feel it. Think about it. You got to be patient with the drive. If you drive fast enough, you feel like it's long. You feel like it's long. Oh, get there long. Good. Good. Good push. Right?
I did look up and felt a little short.
Yeah, it fell short because you took care of the first thing first. I can't worry about getting down there. I can't worry about getting right here. I gotta worry about getting by the time you go through this phase, it's done. Take your time, don't worry. Remember, recovery is important.
Like 2 at a time. I'm pretty involved in me and Christian only brought spikes. The middle one, can't run that up there. I'm making sure.
Nice. All right, now we're gonna go. We're gonna go through our just work the second phase. Don't start from back there though. I'm trying not to wear you out. You're just gonna stand forward. I'll show you. I'm gonna put the camera down. I'll show you what I want. I'll show you what I want. We got to set it up in transitions. By the time you get to here, that's when it's still gonna be a little blur, gonna be a little clearer. But your eyes are gonna be locked in, not on that finish. Your eyes are gonna be locked in all the way down. Personally, me, the bottom of that pole, all the way down there, I'll be drawing the bottom of that pole closer to me. I'll be locked in. As I raise up and I can see, I'll be locked in on that pole. So whenever you get ready to run it, wherever y'all run it, go down there or get in the zone and look and see what's down there. Right? Okay. I raise up. Down somewhere in 175 feet. You run 180 feet, there's no way in the world. I wouldn't be able to slow down until I got way down there properly without tearing up my motor. All right, same thing. Good, gradually. Good. Make sure your eyes are locked in. All right, let's go to third phase. Third phase is top end. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about what I'm looking for. You might not be able to work the third phase really well right now because we hadn't done a lot of training. But I can tell you exactly what it's supposed to look like once you get to that 6.5 range. That way you're using force. And I'm not reaching for the line because I literally had a guy get right here. He saw me and he jumped in the air like, I'm like, because I was timing his hip coming through, and he went up here. I went, yeah, what happened? I was just trying to get that tall. Tall. Nice. Good. See, that pushes the hips forward, right? Well, you better do that tomorrow. By the time you raise up, you're going to probably be through. You know, which is good. With your body, I want you to know how to do this because when you start doing it on your own, you start practicing, I don't want you running. I'm not going to have you running. bunch of 60s. You need to break it down like that. I want to get a side view, side film on this last one. That way I can see what kind of angle you're hitting on. All right.